famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Wins have eluded both of these teams through the first 4 weeks. It's an old-fashioned battle of the basement here in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60
A give to Mason. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? At the 60, at the 60. Hurt. Got it. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Another run for Mason. He's going to have this one down to the 28. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
18 Cardinals, take off.
First down, and they go right back to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70.
Running once more with Mason. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And Torrey Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Sanders going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On 3rd down, we'll go with Sampson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down from the 42. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready up.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set. Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60. Hey, smash.
Mason gets it on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have second and pretty long here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs too.
21 yards. First down, Vikings.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Mason gets it from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Bravo 80. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check smash. Check smash. Let's go.
From the gun, Mason. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6 yards on the play.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge off the gut.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Sanders now. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll air it out on third. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, here's Sanders. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Going again here, Sanders. Completed over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sanders now on third down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. For being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 6 coming up here.
3, 2, 71.
To the air, Sanders. On the screen, this is Sampson. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from London right after this. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air on first down. Sanders. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's completed right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Check, bounce tag, check, bounce tag. Let's go.
Sanders going to look to throw. That one's complete right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Number 16.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 16-yard
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now Sanders. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. Let's go.
Under the gun, here's Sanders. Makes the catch. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go, check. Here we go. Check.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get their first points of this game just before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Take over.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Hawkinson has it, working that middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. They smash.
They send a man in motion.
70 Rangers. 19 Lion.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call.
Warriors 70. Cowboy 80.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Vikings are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichard to kick off for
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
18 cards.
Hand off to Simpson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Sanders setting to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So in Reed, they'll give it to Simpson. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here we go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. Forward run there, about 9, but still 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Right there, right. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on his 4th down. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Give it to Mason. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
79 Bronco.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
62.
Staying on the ground with Jones. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They've got a man in motion. McCarthy throwing on third down. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Vikings 21, Browns 7. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cougar 19.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Back to work they go after the interception. Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaking up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And this will set them up wonderfully. That one bounces out inside the 35. Very short field ahead. New set of downs for him from the 31. A give to Mason. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Vikings with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Another run for Mason. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Okay, break. Tag. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That heater is going to fall to the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Record on for the Vikings field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Get another
for the
shot
Vikings.
across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, ready.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
19, 3.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
4th and forever coming up.
Ready.
Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
38, Browns 7. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. Shoots another one. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Get it. Viking 18. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game. Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Right there, right. Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's complete, right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll go. It's Sanders. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mason will try this one at the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go, shot. 70, Timberwolf. Check up.
Now McCarthy. Dumps this one off. It's Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichard on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead.
Round 7. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Vikings have recovered. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. And now we'll have to take a moment for an injured player, and it's a significant one. Tight end T.J. Hawkinson in some pain after the play. Second down carry for Jones. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
On the ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Now Sanders. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Browns trying to do some window dressing. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's another.
Okay, ready.
New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19 Tiger.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders going deep here for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Go! 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Breaks the tackle. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 36.
A good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say cheerio from London.